Thanks so much for being here tonight, and I'm going to turn it right over to our two opening speakers, Dr. Schaefer, our TSD superintendent, and Lori Vizda Ward, our school board president.
Wow. Well, good evening. It's not every day that you get to be part of a historic day. And today, you are part of a historic day here in the Thompson School District. Because today, we are symbolically and ceremonially breaking ground in our new Career Tech Ed Center here at the Van Buren campus. And this is truly an amazing day. And so we can't thank the voters enough, our community, for partnering with us and trusting in us and visioning with us as we successfully passed our bond and mill last year. And having those additional resources have been absolutely transformational. But the real winners here are our students. The real winners here are our communities. And I say communities because we proudly serve 5 communities here in the Thompson School District. So this evening, you're going to learn a little bit more about what we hope to accomplish here with our new CTE Center. It's amazing. I want to just take a quick moment to recognize we have several members of our 7-member elected school board. So when I call your name, if you can just please rise, and promise I'm not going to make you speak except for one of you. Barb Cruz, Pam Howard, Dave Levy, Mark Sutter, and President Lori Vizda Ward, who in a moment I'll introduce. We also have 2 incoming Board of Education members, Dawn Kirk and Stu Boyd. So we thank each and every one of you for joining with us, for partnering with us and trusting in us. Now I want to turn the microphone over to our President, Lori Vizda Ward.
Thank you all for being here. This is a great crowd. I get to do the thank yous, so I have to read. When you're doing the thank yous, you don't want to forget anybody. But as Dr. Schaefer said, this is a really exciting time in Thompson School District. And, you know, we've been hearing from our students and our parents and our communities that there's a need for more vocational and career-focused education, and that's why we're proud to break ground today on this new Career and Tech Ed Center, as well as the new home for Ferguson High School. So I want to make sure I thank DLR Group, who are the architects for this project. Yep, give them a hand. JHL Constructors, who are the constructors for this project. And the members of the Design Advisory Group for their work in helping to guide the design of this center. And we also want to make sure we thank the district's bond team, and I would name you all, but if I name you all, I will leave somebody out so you know who you are, but thank you to the district's bond team for their work as they manage the project. And tonight, specifically, we're also grateful to our event sponsors, Bank of Colorado and the Thompson Education Foundation, and a really big round of applause for them. Thank you. And as Dr. Schaefer mentioned, we continue to be grateful for the confidence placed in us by our voters. And we want to thank you for saying yes last November when we had the bond issue on the ballot. And because without that trust, we wouldn't be here today. So thank you all. We appreciate it. Susan.
I would like to call up to give you some welcoming remarks, Congressman Joe Nicholas.
Well, good evening. My name is Joe Nicholas. I have the honor of representing the Thompson School District in the United States Congress and representing the 2nd Congressional District. One of the benefits of serving this district is I get to know the superintendents and the school board members quite well. This district has 8 school districts, so 8 superintendents and 8 different school boards. And I will just tell you, the people of Loveland and Berthoud, and I will just tell you that you are very well represented by one of the best school boards, I think, in the entire state of Colorado. We should give them a round of applause. And of course, to your wonderful superintendent, who's been a great partner for us in our congressional office and has been an advocate for the students and the parents and the teachers here in Thompson School District. This is a wonderful day. I mean, it really is a pleasure for me to be able to take part in celebrating this new center, which really is a symbol, not only for our common commitment to education and opportunity, but a reminder of what we can do when we work together towards a shared goal. My wife and I live in Lafayette, not that far from here. We have a 1-year-old daughter, who's actually 13 months. She's the cutest baby ever, but I'll share pictures with all of you who are wanting to see afterwards. And we have talked, I will be candid, that just seeing the support of the people in the Thompson School District for the students in this district has given us both pause. We might have to move into Thompson School District as we raise Natalie, so I'm working on that. But tonight really is about the folks who are gathered here. A big thank you to the teachers, the staff, the school board members, the many administrators who were so instrumental in creating this wonderful new career and technical training center, and of course to the business leaders, to the community members, and ultimately to the citizens who stepped up to the plate last November. And it is just so exciting to see a community that is so deeply invested in the future of our children and ensuring that each and every one of them have alternative pathways to success, because ultimately that's what this is all about. So I thank you for everything that you've done and everything I know you'll continue to do, and I can't wait to be here in a year, right, when it opens on schedule in fall of 2020, no pressure on the superintendent, to celebrate the opening of this wonderful resource center. So thank you all so much for having me.
Thank you, Congressman. Next up, I would like to introduce my colleague and our CTE coordinator for the district, Steve Mose.
All right, thanks so much for coming. On the draft agenda, I didn't know I was going to be following a congressman in my speaking, but Congressman, I wanted to mention one thing. The last time I followed a congressman speaking at the Thompson School District, he became governor, so if that bodes well for you or not, but that's what happened last time. All right, thank you so much for coming. I wanted to first thank, how about the catering teachers for all the catering and the students around? From all 4 high schools, they just do a great job, and they're out doing events all the time in the community, and they're available to cater any events that you would like. I wanted to talk for a minute, too. We now have 50 CTE programs already in our district at the 5 high schools. So please visit a lot of those around here. I'm sure you're seeing business and agriculture and family and consumer science, industrial tech, computer science, robotics, art and graphic design, engineering, to name a few. So please get around and visit those tables when you get the chance. And I also want to recognize what we call CTSOs, our current tech student organizations. We have national and state award-winning students at the tables as well. They compete in events related to classes, and these are not clubs. These are state-required, part of the curriculum. So please visit these students. I know you'll be impressed as you go around to their tables, and you'll have a little bit of time after this. I also wanted to mention that you've probably seen a few of the posters, but we do have a marketing campaign coming out to promote all of our CTE programs. We're really excited. Sometimes we don't do the best job in education of promoting ourselves, and so we're really trying to work and get the word out on the great things that are happening. Obviously, with the turnout tonight, that is being recognized. I wanted to mention then the 4 pathways at this new campus right here. They're in your program, of course, construction, skilled trades, healthcare, computer science and robotics, and advanced manufacturing, partnering with Front Range Community College, Ames Community College in those pathways to offer college credits for our students. And then automotive is going to be at Thompson Valley High School. We have the infrastructure there. We really want to expand that program as well. And so we really have 5 that we'll be offering starting next fall, 4 at this site. I also wanted to mention we met with a lot of local businesses and received input from them on all these pathways, not only which pathways to offer, but which courses to offer, what should we do in this facility. And so thank you to all those business people. We'll still be reaching out, but we really tried to make the outreach a top goal for us. And so basically my last piece is we'll have 2-year pathways here in these areas. Every pathway will offer academic core credit. So students will also get credit in English, math, or science, depending on the course. They will leave with an industry credential that we want an industry credential that has local value for local businesses, for students to get jobs when they're ready to enter the workforce. college credit, as I mentioned, and there will be work-based learning experience in industry within the curriculum as well. So just wanted to mention that. Thanks again, everybody, for all of your support. We've asked a lot. We'll still be in contact. Appreciate you coming out tonight. And now I'd like to bring back Susan Scott, our Business Community Coordinator.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much for coming tonight. I get to talk about our wonderful business and community partners. Without our community and business partners, career and technical education is not possible. We are so fortunate to have so many experts, leaders, and innovators in Loveland, Berthoud, and throughout Northern Colorado that are so willing and eager to share their knowledge and time with our students and staff. I very rarely, when I'm out in the community, get a no. Everyone is so eager to provide opportunities and activities for our students and teachers. Community and business partners participate on advisory councils for our CTE programs, act as guest speakers and tour guides to enlighten students about the variety of career paths that exist in Northern Colorado. With the wave of work-based learning that continues to grow in our region, our employers have stepped up to host interns and hire apprentices, giving students an opportunity to build their skills and learn more about different careers. We have a couple of those apprentice hosts here this evening. We are excited to have 10 students currently participating in CareerWise Colorado apprenticeships with area businesses and have apprentice opportunities with Columbine Health Systems and the Early Childhood Council of Larimer County as well. These things don't happen by accident. It takes a lot of work from a lot of different people to help us make these connections. We're so grateful for the Loveland and Berthoud Chambers of Commerce. We are happy that we have the great partnership of the Loveland Business Partnership, Live Loveland, our municipalities with the City of Loveland and the Town of Berthoud, and all sorts of different people that are clamoring to help us get the word out. Thank you so much. Let me see, where did I lose my little spot here? We frequently partner with the Larimer County Economic and Workforce Development and the NOCO Health and NOCO Manufacturing Sector partnerships to provide further opportunities for students and teachers. The list continues to grow. I'm excited every time that I get to send out an email that it's a bigger list every time, and that MailChimp keeps telling me I've hit my max, so it's pretty exciting to be that way. We invite you, all of you, to enter our classrooms, bring students into your businesses, and connect with all of our programs. About 2 years ago, the fine folks at Bank of Colorado approached us with a desire to make a difference in CTE at TSD. And with the assistance of our Thompson Education Foundation, they have been able to provide field experiences for CTE students, funding for entrepreneurship teams, recognition for other business partners, and enlighten our students about financial literacy. We are grateful for their partnership and their sponsorship of this event. May I introduce to you a true community champion, Christian Bordewick, Market President of Bank of Colorado.
How come I'm the only one that has to wear glasses? Yeah, numbers. As with any event like this, I too want to thank some folks. You know, Susan Scott, Steve Mose, putting this partnership together was not an easy task, and working with them has been a great experience for everybody at Bank of Colorado. Also want to thank, like the posters speak to, the Loveland community, the leaders that push the ballot initiative through to create the funding for projects such as this, create funding to provide a great education for our students, and to provide funding to take care of our educators. So thanks again to everybody that helped get that done. The great thing about this evening is it's yet another great community event in Loveland. I feel very fortunate to work for a family-owned bank that provides folks like me and every one of our employees to give back. As with many companies, Bank of Colorado has a set of core values. They are unconditional customer satisfaction, stability, innovation, integrity, community, and education. And while I think they're all important, the two that stick out tonight is community and education. Many of our employees donate their time and talent. Our partnership with the Thompson School District, and specifically the CTE program, has been a great experience, and I think both sides have benefited a lot. Our relationship, as Susan mentioned, started about 2 years ago We estimate that bank employees have done over 50 in-class presentations on financial literacy. These were to elementary, middle, and high school classes. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight, but Deems Harger Road, he's on a poster in the back corner. He helped put together the program. And really the message we wanted to provide these kids is, you know, why is it important to save? Why is it important to invest? What's a credit report used for? And if you make good financial decisions early on, the rest of your life is a little easier. And they even let me give a couple presentations, but they haven't asked me back for a while, so I'm not sure why that is. I know there are a lot of business leaders here tonight and owners of businesses, and as a banker, the common theme we hear from every one of our business customers is it's really hard to find employees, and not just good employees, but any employee. We currently operate in one of the tightest job markets, I think, of my generation, and I think the CTE program provides local businesses with the ability to match students up to help with that issue. There's a statewide initiative called CareerWise that brings together high school students and local businesses. I think there's some information in the back of that room, and at the end of the day, it's designed to create a career path for the student, and it's designed to provide an engaged employee for the business. So at the end of the day, you have three groups that win. You have a student that has a job, you have a business that has an employee, and you have a community that benefits as well. Time, talent, and treasure, I think, are three things that everybody here tonight has to offer. Like, a lot of times the treasure part is the easiest because all we have to do is write a check. But I think the time and the talent pieces are probably the most valuable, especially in this type of environment. As business leaders, we can give back our experience and our knowledge to these children, and like I said, create a community that is going to be even stronger. I think we'd all agree we live and work in one of the best places, and nothing wrong with trying to make it better. So thanks again, have a great evening, and appreciate the opportunity.
All right, we're all going to move out into the mist. I'm not going to call it rain, it's misting, and enjoy seeing the ground get broken for this new center.